I'm Cece Summers. Welcome back to A Date with Death. Let's go ahead and jump into day 3. Something felt strange, like someone was watching you. But whenever you looked, no one was there. Curious. As you're walking home contemplating this feeling, you hear the sound of heavy wheels. You turn your head to see a truck rushing down a hill towards you, though no one sits in the driver's seat. We're just gonna keep walking. You keep walking at a leisurely pace for a reason even you don't understand. You hear a crumbling, collapsing crash and watch as the truck falls down into a sinkhole that appeared out of nowhere. Strange, but luckily you are unscathed. He is absolutely saving our ass every time. Alright, let's check on the puppy. We're gonna play with him. You pull out one of Tom's favorites, 3 metal cups and a handful of dog treats. He instantly recognizes the game you're about to play and sits on the floor waiting for it to begin. You place the treats under one cup, then shuffle them around slowly. Tom's eyes follow the cup the entire time. He's very good at this game and correctly identifies the cup with the treats under it. He munches them happily and you prepare for another round. Ah. Tom is rolling around on your bed enjoying the last traces of sunlight. He looks a little tired after the walk you took together earlier. You happen to stumble upon a new dog park nearby and spent the afternoon playing fetch. It was a great time for both of you. Aw, I love that. Let's see if we can eavesdrop. Luckily, you bought groceries on the way home from work, so you don't really have anywhere to go at this time of day. However, perhaps now is a good chance to hear more from your mysterious neighbors. Yeah, let's hear the saga. You hear the creak of someone ascending the staircase in the hall outside of your apartment. You put your ear to the door, straining to hear more, when the sound of someone's phone ringing echoes through the hall. A deeper voice answers. Hello? There's a pause as, you assume, the person on the other end of the line replies. I'm working on it. Yes, I'm here. I rented an apartment. I know it's not necessary, but let me just do things the way I want to do them, okay? There's an even longer pause. The deep voice lowers in reply. Let me just have this, please. I know this is meant to be a punishment, but give me a little longer. Is that Grim? Did he get an apartment here? Let me just pretend for a little longer. You hear a sigh as the footsteps begin again. One of the 2 people on that call hung up, and you think it was probably the other person. You then hear a knock. It almost makes you jump, but it's next door. A voice both light and airy calls out. It reminds you a little of a warm summer breeze. You're early. The deeper voice, like a cool winter night, responds. What can I say? I can't stay away. I mean, I might have ulterior motives. You did say you were baking today, right? Oh no! Oh no, what does this mean? The light voice laughs. So you're just after my cookies. You caught me. Sorry. Come in. We can eat before we go. Luckily, I saved you a couple, huh? The voices then become muffled as the door closes. That seems to be all you'll hear for today. What does that mean? Alright, well, let's go fucking talk to Grim then. What's our fortune? Oh, infinitepop.com. I like it. Okay. Oh, here's the full vampire profile picture. Alright, let's get in there. Mortal, do not call upon me this day. Adhere to my words, else a curse shall befall you. What? Message not sent. Hello? Message not sent. Baby girl? Your app is broken. This makes me want to send more messages. Turn it off and turn it on again. I literally told you not to bother me? Is it fixed? Nope. I know it says message not sent. But can you read this anyway, Grim? You smell. You are ridiculously incapable of following simple instructions. Fine, I will fix this problem. The screen of your computer goes dark. No matter how many times you press the on button, it won't turn back on. Frustrated, you contemplate once again throwing your laptop out the window, then decide against it. Who can afford a new laptop in this day and age? Real. You're waiting there like this for 25 minutes when a ding from your computer gets your attention. Slowly it boots back up, but you're not greeted by your desktop. Instead, you see a call already connected. Why are you incapable of listening? Nor following a single simple instruction? I swear, you don't listen purposefully. Well, yes. Why is your camera off? And what did you do to my computer? It is none of your business. You are not meant to admit to it. What am I supposed to do with you? Not take my soul, obviously. Is it not my business? I very clearly said for you to not call upon me. Well, technically I didn't. I only messaged you. And they didn't even send. Finally decide to block me? Ha! You cannot escape me that easily. I obviously meant do not disturb me. Do not call me. Do not message me. Yet you could not seem to understand something so simple. So I simply disabled the functions. Even that didn't deter you. Okay, but why? Does this have something to do with your camera being off? Are you okay? It is nothing to worry about. You can tell me if there's a problem. What makes you think there is a problem? Maybe I simply wanted a day of peace and quiet. Two things you're notoriously bad at. You say that, and yet you've called me anyway. So it makes me think something happened. It seems your skills of deduction are adequate, at least. So, what's wrong? I do not wish to discuss the matter. Will you turn your camera on? Grim? No, I would prefer not to. It isn't a good idea at the present moment. What's that supposed to mean? Are you hurt? I suppose you could say that. Really? Grim, stop yelling. My mind just needs to stabilize itself, so to speak. Your mind? Yes. Is there something wrong with your hearing today? Or perhaps there's a parrot in the call with us. Well, obviously he's not that hurt. Your sass hasn't been hurt, I see. I simply need to replenish my energy. You wouldn't understand. That I can understand. You should eat something. I can replenish a little energy that way, but it's not enough. I just need to rebalance. I just need some time, which is why I told you to leave me alone today. It's nothing personal. Sorry. You're making me worry more. To rebalance? Yes, my soul has been spent too heavily today. Not gonna lie, I have no clue what you're talking about. Let us resume via text. Okay. This will work better. You are simply too bright. Too bright? Like sunlight. Blindingly so. I can't decide if you mean that as a compliment or an insult. Honestly, how can someone's aura be so intense and yet be so not? I am unsure. What are you talking about? You are an enigma to me. You say a lot of crazy things, but you're being extra strange today. What do you mean by my aura? You wouldn't understand. After all, your eyes cannot see what mine see. Your aura, your soul, is like a mirage. Right? It's beyond odd. Most living creatures have an aura of solid color. Most? Most, yes. Some with a stronger connection to the beyond may have an aura with multiple colors, but the coloring is still solid. Always. Oh. I still don't understand. Do you have an eye condition? What? No, you are not paying attention properly. Just listen. Your aura. Since we first spoke, I've been studying it. It does not resemble a living being's aura at all. This feels like the lead into a scam. What? What kind of scam would this be? Your soul is corrupted, but I have the miracle cure. And all it will cost you is $59.99, plus taxes. To be honest, that seems like a decent price for fixing a corrupted soul. I would easily pay double for something so dire. You are a scam artist's favorite kind of person. That sounds like a compliment. It is not. Anyway, what is my soul like then? Like sunlight shining through a fog. But when I look closer, it's like a mirage. Like it's there, but it's not. The colors are strong, yet empty. That seems like a contradiction to me. And that is why it is like a mirage. It does not make sense. Have you been cursed? Or maybe made a blood promise, then broke it? Yes, I was cursed after breaking a blood promise 6 moons ago. This is crucial information. Why would you withhold this? The curse will not allow me to say. If I speak of the details, it'll drain my life force away forever. That would make sense, and would explain some of the symptoms. And not only that, my blood now bleeds black, as dark as the night sky. Are you fooling around right now? Obviously. Seriously, Grim? Blood promises? Curses? Have you gone insane? Sorry. Even more insane? What am I supposed to do for you to understand? If you start making sense, then I'll understand. I have an idea. You know what? After this whole weird conversation, I don't know if I like the thought of you having an idea. You still do not believe my words. No! It just makes no sense. You will just have to try. Aren't humans these days supposed to be open-minded? So what is this idea of yours then? I'm going to channel some of my life force into you. Soul babies? No, not soul babies. What is your obsession with that? However, it is a means of somewhat mixing our souls. That's pretty much soul baby territory. Oh, for the love of... It's not soul babies. Soul babies are not real. But mixing our souls is real. Perhaps then you will understand. And maybe you will take me seriously. As a Reaper, it will pose no challenge to me. In theory. How exactly does one channel life force? And what exactly does that mean? You know, I've been playing along with your whole Grim Reaper thing, but you've just gotten a buttload stranger. I have not lied to you even once since we met. If you want to prove that, then look into my eyes. I will form a connection between us. Alright, I see. The eyes can be seen as a gateway to one's soul, and it is necessary to form the bridge between us. A bridge, of course. Can't say a guy's ever wanted to make a mind bridge with me before. Then I am glad to be your first and only. Yes, this should work. Once a connection is formed, I will transfer a part of my conscious to you. Oh, brilliant! This is the soul baby thing again! What? Why are you bringing up soul babies again? If you connect to me via your weird magic, it seems a little soul baby. Don't you think? No. No, I do not think so. No one is having any soul babies. Whatever that means. But you must take this seriously. If you resist after a connection is formed, then your mind will fracture. You may never be the same again, if you even live. Fracture? What does that mean? Your mind would fall apart. You will lose the ability to understand life. Essentially, you will lose yourself. I wouldn't be me anymore? No. You would be a husk, an empty shell of yourself. Typically a perfect vessel for a demon to inhabit. And they really are a hassle to deal with, so let's not do that, yeah? Okay! So this is a consensual possession, huh? And if I change my mind... Boom. Demon time. When you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm doing something forbidden. Possession sounds pretty forbidden, not gonna lie. It doesn't really fall under the classification of possession unless I forcibly take control of your body. So you aren't breaking any underworld rules or anything, then? You naughty boy. How many rules are you about to break? Does it matter? Also, when you call me a naughty boy, it gives me a strange feeling. I shan't then. Sorry. I am unsure if it is a good one or not. Anyway, shall we begin? Alright. Do I get to see you now? Wow, I love talking to a blank screen. Ugh, I suppose it is needed, right? Like, if I can't see your eyes, I can't look into your eyes and form the connection or whatever. Fine. Whatever. Happy now? You don't look very hurt. What? You said it is not something visible to the eye. Nor is it anything for you to think heavily on, so no need to bring it up. Where's Azrael? Put him back. Can't you just tell me? I'll worry otherwise. It is simply my mind. Your mind? Should this mind connection joiny thing not wait then? You know, until you've recovered? Won't it make it worse? I suppose that would be the sensible thing to do. But it is nothing I haven't dealt with before. Let's go ahead with it. Is this not dangerous for your health? As long as I don't delve into your mind too deep, it will be fine. If you say so. Okay, so I just look at you? Just... Yes? Don't look away until the connection is formed. How will I know when it's formed? You will feel it. And I shall tell you, of course. What about that resistance? Once I've connected to you, my conscious will merge with yours. You should feel me around you. Just don't try to push me away. If you try to force me out, it will cause an imbalance in our connection. You aren't gonna make me do weird things, right? Don't be ridiculous. This isn't some party trick. You want me to prove I'm serious, and I want answers. This is mutually beneficial. So once you're in, you're gonna do what exactly? Look for said answers. Which means... 9 hells, you ask so many questions. I'm about to hypothetically let you into my mind. Of course I'm going to have questions. I almost sound like I really believe you. Maybe I'm the real crazy one. I'm going to examine your aura. Feel it. Smell it. Ew! That almost sounds gross. And maybe it will give me answers on what is stopping me from completing this godforsaken task. Whoa, stop right there. Seeing as you keep mentioning that you want to, you know, kill me. Is this actually a ploy for you to take my soul? I suppose that's a fair comment. I will do nothing to harm you. You can trust me. Trust the guy wanting to take my soul. Right. I cannot lie. I will not touch a single hair on your head. Fine, I believe you. Well, are you prepared? I mean, How do I... As prepared as I'll ever be. Stay still and prepare yourself. Okay. Let's make a soul connection. Nearly there. Grim? Shh, don't break my concentration. Okay. Sorry. Are you sure this is... Stop wiggling. You will cause irreparable damage, and it will be your fault entirely. I will not feel sorry for you. Just keep your eyes on me. I am... There you are. Something feels strange. The connection is stable, which is lucky, by the way, because of all your wiggling. You were serious about the whole possession thing? I think I'm going to faint. How is this possible? This is a trick, isn't it? I mean, I can't even think of a way you would trick me. There's no tricks. You and I are linked. Even you can tell that. Would a regular mortal be able to do that? Wait a second. I never claimed you were normal. That much was obvious. Even you could tell how extraordinary I am. That makes sense. You're good at making compliments out of things that aren't compliments. Thank you. God damn it. By the way, it feels cold. You feel cold. What? I'm cold? That's you, right? That cold feeling? I'm surprised you can feel that. Our connection is stable, sure, but you really were serious this whole time. You're actually the Grim Reaper? Yes. I told you. Now you look somewhat foolish, don't you? Nothing new there. As I have been telling you this entire time, I am always truthful. It seems that you'll finally start to believe me. How can that be possible? That's a question bigger than you or I. It simply is. Anyway, do you feel that? The connection? I feel it. Like a pull. Good. Is this where you start doing questionable things with my body? That depends what kind of questionable things you mean. Sort through your soul? Sure, I'll do that. If you mean other things, that is something I would do only with permission. No, you do not have my permission, sir. Thank you. Anyway, no, I won't be doing that. I am a Grim Reaper. You are a mortal. That would be way, way outside of my job description. So far out, I would likely be fired. Maybe next time, then. Perhaps. I mean, no. There can't be any relationship other than what we have. The cat and the mouse. Let's concentrate on the very serious situation we're in rather than this strange flirting, teasing thing you're doing. Grim? Yes. What if my mind... You will be fine. The bridge between us is quite stable. It seems you and I are quite suited to each other. Okay. I wouldn't do this with anyone other than you. Probably because I don't know any other Reapers, right? Of course not. This duty belongs to me alone. Even if it became someone else's duty. I trust you. You truly do worry me. I worry me too. You shouldn't trust random people from the internet. Correct. Correct. And yet here I am, mind linking with a goddamn goblin Grim Reaper. Least of all the ones that seek your death. Well, yeah. Still. Even before the connection thing, I felt like you and I have an innate bond, as weird as that sounds. Yes, well, I somewhat felt it too. It is the connection between the living and the dead, perhaps. But for now, we can put aside the thought of hunted and hunter and just be two people bound together for a possession-based investigation. Yeah, that's... we're just two people in a possession-based investigation. That's very specific. Anyway, how do we do this? Picture our connection. A bridge. It's just a little bridge. Small thing. Very impressive. Congratulations. One side is yours, and the other side is mine. I am simply going to walk across the bridge with part of my conscious. What do I do? When I tell you to, you simply close your eyes. But hold tight to the handles, okay? That's the pull of my mind. Okay. Sure. I'll hold on tight. Good. Make sure you do. I don't want to deal with the consequences of any unfortunate accidents. Though, as you said, it would make my job a little easier. Phew. I'm going to begin crossing. Take a deep breath and remain calm. I'll be cheering for you, baby girl. You're already distracting me. This is honestly the stupidest idea I've ever had. Also, what is with this baby girl thing? How am I baby girl? Submissive and I mean, you're just sweet like that. What were you about to say? Submissive and what? Don't worry about it. Now I'm worried about it. We can come back to this later. For now, let's just worry about not getting either of us killed. Close your eyes. Okay. When I've made it across, you can open them again. That doesn't make sense. Interesting. I just won't say anything. I'm across. Open your eyes, mortal. How do you feel? Strange? That is normal. Now let's take a look at that aura of yours up close. What is it? How could that? Wait a second. I can hear you. In my head. Yes. I should have mentioned that this connection has benefits and drawbacks. It is not permanent. I can think of a lot of situations this would be fun in. That is egregious. I'm clicking it. And those situations would be... if I was trying to sleep, but I couldn't, then I could just talk to you. If we were at school, we could tell each other the answers to a test. If you want this conversation to stay PG, I can't say. Your mind is in the gutter once again. Mortals truly can be filthy. Yes, I imagine for certain acts it would be quite enjoyable for both parties. Have you ever heard anyone talk about that? I have not. That's a shame. It sounds fascinating. You and your dirty mind. So, can you see my aura? I can see it, yes. Mind you, I could see it before, too. Now I can feel it, I suppose. It feels... sparse? Is that bad? I am unsure at the moment. I don't know what it means. You have some serious RBF right now. What is that? Resting bitch face? What? I can assure you my face is bordering on heavenly. There is no bitch face. Fine, but what's with the face? It's bright. You're bright. I've told you this already. Pay more attention. Right. You don't like the light, do you? Do you sparkle in the sunlight like that vampire from that movie? What? No. It hurts my eyes to look too closely, that's all. I'm just a little sensitive, okay? I bet you are. Be careful not to damage your eyes, then. Don't look too close, alright? Fantastic advice, except I must look closely if I'm to work out exactly what is wrong with you. But it hurts you. That makes me feel kind of bad. I'll deal with it. So, are souls supposed to be that bright? Sometimes. Souls can shine or glow like yours. It's rare, but it's not unheard of. What? I meant my eyes! My eyes! But, yours doesn't look the same nor feel the same as anyone else's. Maybe you should try smelling it. You did say you were gonna do that, right? It has no scent. Phew! I was worried it was gonna smell like the eggs I ate last night. That's disgusting. Sounds like it's a good thing. What the lack of smell tells us is that you are indeed not cursed. Which is good, but it still doesn't explain anything. Close your eyes again. It helps me to concentrate. Looking into my eyes is that distracting, huh? What is it now? Grim? Open. Why are you looking at me like that? Give me the diagnosis, Doc. In all of my years, I've never seen anything like this before. Are you gonna tell me what's wrong? It's you? Me? Close your eyes again. What? No, start explaining. Just do as you're told. Fuck off. So bossy. You don't mind. I do mind, actually, thank you. I wouldn't say that, but fine. I am the best of the best. Shut up. There's no one better on your plane or mine than I. I am everything people should strive to be. Steve, at it again. That's kind of out of nowhere. It's an undisputable fact. Yet, I can't make sense of this. Maybe you're not the best of the best then. Nonsense. That is not an option. If anything, this is a problem with you, not me. Ouch! Your aura, it pulses and ebbs. Pulses? When you close your eyes, yes, it pulses. Open them again for me. And now? Now it ripples. The colors flow like oil on water. Maybe it's like a shield. Is there something you need protection from? You? I won't harm you. I've told you such. Yeah, you won't harm me this time. But you're still after my soul, right? Correct. But not today. I'm still not at my full strength. Sure, I believe you for now. So, no answers? You can't rush perfection. Shut up. No, but I can rush you. I will look into it more later. There must be something mentioned in a tome somewhere. Pulsing auras. And then there's your other issue. Other issue? Until I understand what's going on, it's best you don't ask questions. I know, that will be difficult for you. Out of all the mortals in existence, you must be the one who asks the most questions. Why can't I ask questions? Would you look at that? Another question. I feel like I'm asking perfectly reasonable questions. Knowledge is dangerous, especially if it is wrong. So, you'll tell me once you know more? Perhaps. Maybe if you behave or beg. Fuck off. Twon't. Ew! I'd rather not. Then perhaps I'd rather not tell you. That's not fair. The only thing fair in life is death. Okay, very funny. I think it's time for me to go. Time is ticking. Now? So suddenly? I need rest, and I need answers. The answers will be coming first. Do you think you could perhaps be a workaholic? My well-being comes second to my responsibility. Of course it does. But, thank you. I appreciate it. Get some rest, please. The responsibility of being the Grim Reaper? That is correct. I still can't believe it. I feel like I should be worried for my soul, but you're not very threatening. I can be plenty threatening when I want to be. You just haven't seen that side of me yet. Then show it to me. Not today. Then I don't believe you. Mortal, I do not lie. So you've said. That's exactly what a liar would say. I'm hanging up now. Try not to miss gazing into my eyes too much. You told me I had to! Indeed. But you stared long after you needed to. You're always staring at me, aren't you? No! You told me to focus on the pool. You are the pool! You literally told me to watch you. Of course I focused on you. Oh, I see how it is. You act all tough, but the thought of being watched so intently makes you shy, doesn't it? It does not. It does! I'm too tired to deal with this. I'm leaving now. Try not to get up to too much trouble while I'm gone. Night-night, Mr. Grim Reaper. You could at least try to sound a little scared. I mean, honestly, though, like, we just found out he's maybe, like, not actually a Grim Reaper, but we found out that he's not human. He has some sort of weird powers, right? By the way, I'm assuming I can't tell people about you? Absolutely not. If I find out you have told others of this, there will be hell to pay. Like, anyone at all? Do you really have a death wish? Maybe I just like pushing your buttons. You are truly infuriating. Thank you! By the way, I can't believe you changed your profile picture to that. Just black. You and your edgy teenager-like ass. I do not see what is funny about it. I do not want to be contacted. A solid black picture seemed to convey that. It definitely did, LMAO. I feel like you are being sarcastic, but I will allow it this once. Go, rest. You may not feel it, but your mind will need it after what happened. Nice to know you care. Or don't, and suffer for it later. Your choice. I don't care either way. Such heartwarming support. Thank you. I suppose I'll take it to heart this one time. I will take it eventually. My heart? Your heart, your soul, you entirely. Sir, that is not what the bet is about. That's a bold claim. No other shall have you. Okay. Relax. Good night, sunshine. No, that was too much. That was too much, sir. Today was a very strange day for you. As it turns out, the Grim Reaper is real. Real and video calling you like it's nothing. You spend the majority of the day at work unable to be productive. How could you be after such a revelation? As you get back to your apartment, you're feeling a little pent up with energy, and you decide to take the steps rather than the elevator. Just as you reach your floor, you hear a loud bang. A few people come out from their apartments to find out what happened. You later learn that the elevator had a malfunctioning cable and it snapped, plummeting multiple floors down. Suddenly, you're very glad to have walked. Let's check in on Tom. Hi, Tom. Let's groom him. You lead Tom to your bathroom and quickly get to giving him a scrub down. Luckily, Tom loves baths and honestly would stay in there all day if he could. After the bath, you spend a little time brushing Tom, another favorite activity. Oh, I love him so much. He's so sweet. Tom is hanging out on your bed at the moment. As you sit down next to him, you think a little on your shared history. Just how did you come up with his name again? I named him after my favorite character. What best way to memorialize your favorite character but in pet form? You love both Toms dearly. I do. Let's see you at the door. Come on, let's listen. You can hear something, but it seems muffled. You wonder if you'll be able to hear better from your window. We're eavesdropping! You push open your window. A cool nighttime breeze blows inside. It feels nice. You look up at the stars above and think for a moment that being alive truly is worth it. Then you hear two voices from next door. One light and airy, another deep and calm. Just like you, they seem to be watching the stars. You can't help but feel that underneath such a big sky, happening to be alive at the same time as people you care about is very special. The light voice speaks first. Isn't it just beautiful? That's why I decided to rent this apartment. The view is amazing during the day, but nothing beats the night sky. It is very beautiful, the deeper voice answers, sounding somewhat absent-minded. You've always loved the stars, haven't you? The deep voice continues. Forever and ever, right? The lighter voice pauses for a moment. Actually, yes, as long as I can remember. I thought so. How could you guess? To be honest, I'm a little embarrassed to say it. I feel like I see the universe in your eyes. Sorry, it sounds a little corny. It sounds very corny. The two voices go quiet for a moment, and you feel like these two people you've never met are too busy looking into each other's eyes to say anything. The deeper voice finally pipes up again. Do you believe in fate? The lighter voice answers, and seems much smaller than usual. I'm not sure. I feel like you are someone I was always meant to meet. But the voice, cool like the night sky above, cuts off. I don't want to hurt you. And I'm afraid that the same fate that made us meet in the first place will make me cause you pain. Half of me wants to stay anyway, and the other half knows how selfish that sounds. Can't there be a third option? The light voice adds on, barely a whisper. A sigh escapes into the night air. I wish there was. It's getting late. I had better head off. The voices slowly fade, and soon enough you hear your neighbor's doors open, then close. That seemed to be everything you'll hear for the night. But it did get you thinking about fate and chance meetings and the budding feelings within your chest. Oh, she seems like she's having her own little existential love story happening. Maybe we can go over there, make a new friend, and commiserate on our immortal lovers. Alright, let's get in there. What internet site do we have today? Minesweeper! Oh god, I'm horrible at Minesweeper. Minesweeper, but kinda bad.com. It's just one button. Well, I'm just as good as this one as I am in normal Minesweeper, so. How's it going for my favorite Grim Reaper? Any news? If I don't ask, I bet you won't tell me. Don't you think it's only fair I know? Sunshine, I have something to introduce you to. Ah! Ooh, Ezreal is the cutest. He is the cutest. I love him. It's called shutting up. Patience, yeah. I know about patience already. I implore you to practice it then. Practice it until you are a master. The master of patience. I don't want to. I know you'd be lonely if I left you alone for too long. Ha, 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 ha. You are very funny. So hilarious, in fact, I cannot stop laughing. I am laughing so hard my stomach is hurting. Oh, please, make it stop. Really? No. You suck. Do you have any answers or not, Grimmy? Grimmy. That is not a good nickname. It sounds dirty. Dirty name for a dirty boy. Excuse me? Grimmy, grubby, grotty, they all sound bad. Like dirtiness. I'll have you know I clean regularly. Thanks for letting me know. Here, I was wondering about your bathing habits after all. Oh, I bet you were. Can't help yourself after all. I have an important question for you. Can I refuse to answer? Do you prefer to shower at night or in the morning? What the... Night or day means very little where I am, mortal. Why would it matter anyway? What difference does it make? Okay, if you live somewhere that wasn't super hell, what would you pick, night or day? I see no point in answering. It would make no difference. Night or day? Night, if I had to pick. You should know I'm no fan of the day. Morning's only for me. We shouldn't clash then. That's good. It's a little sad not to share sometimes, though. I don't mind showering in the evenings, I guess. What? I don't care when you choose to shower in the slightest. I was just saying we could shower together. To save water, of course. Huh? Why? What? Don't send those winking emoticons at me. Why are you... Who made you like this? Like what, Grim? You don't want to shower with me? I could wash your hair for you. Can't see your face, but I know you're blushing hard. Red, right up to your ears. I'm just kidding. Don't tell me you actually want to do it. I didn't say that. So you do? Cheeky Grim. You're just... You're the one making a big deal out of it. My little Reaper. Growing up so fast. This is not what I signed up for when I took this contract. You are especially aggravating today. I'm always like this. You will face a punishment worse than death if you keep teasing me like that. Oh? Poor Grim. So easily flustered. Ugh. Stop talking immediately, or I'll take your soul right now. You're the one who won't tell me what I want to know. This is your punishment. So, unless you have something to tell me, I'll continue with your punishment. 9 hells. Fine. I'll tell you. There we go. So, you are so very demanding. To make a long story short, there is 110% something wrong with you. Well, obviously. I'm glad you realize. But I don't mean with your personality or whatever. So what do you mean then? Am I secretly an immortal? Am I a Grim Reaper too? Of course not. Use your brain. You're a human. I swear, the things you say get stupider and stupider every day. You seem to be having a hard time taking my soul, right? Maybe my immortality stops you. Do you ever stop spouting nonsense? Mortals are not immortal. It is not possible. If you were immortal, you wouldn't be mortal, so you're obviously mortal. I thought that was a good hypothesis. Well, how do I put this lightly? Are you being considerate of me right now, Grim? I am about to tell you bad news, so I was just trying to be nice. Grim being nice? What does the world come to? Okay, maybe I shouldn't care about how you feel. My bad. So it's very bad news. Am I dying? Oh God. Grim, I'm too young to die. No, you aren't dying. If you were, that would be fantastic news. It's worse than dying? What? Just let me explain. There's something wrong with your soul, okay? My soul? Is it broken? I wouldn't say broken, exactly. Well, then what exactly is wrong with it? Come on, tell me. You're awfully pushy, aren't you? Something is wrong. That's all I have to say to you. I need more time to look into it further. Then I may, or may not, tell you more. Great, I'm dying of broken soul disease. You aren't dying. I told you as much already. I think you should see a doctor about your memory issues, if anything. Also, you don't have broken soul disease. It's not even a thing. Another ridiculous assumption from my ridiculous mortal. You're mortal? It is correct. You are immortal under my watch. You're sweeping me off my feet here, Grimmy. You're my guardian angel. Except the exact opposite, because you're trying to kill me, not save me. Right? I can see how you would mistake me for an angel, yes. But please don't forget I am planning your demise. A devil in disguise as an angel. It's a little poetic. Or a little stupid. I am neither an angel nor a devil. Devils are not nearly as handsome as me. And they smell. How do I know you don't smell? I suppose you must take my word for it. Or you could come prove it. Oh, I will. You will smell the scent of death itself soon enough when I come for your life. You started off so well for a second there. Not gonna lie, the scent of death sounds like it'd smell kind of bad. Huh? How and why would it smell bad? It sounds sour and just entirely unpleasant. I'll have you know I do not smell sour. And I smell extremely pleasant. I smell so good you could drown in my scent. If you smell that strongly, I suggest you bathe. You should work on the description of your scent some more. Anyway, this is all totally beside the point. I'm freaking out about my broken soul disease here. There is no need to freak out. Just go about your usual daily business. Just go about my business. That's what I said. Congratulations on your elementary level of reading. Is that really safe? And also, sir, with your whole no capitalization on anything anymore, including your proper nouns and the beginning of your sentence, fuck off with all that. What if I do something that puts my soul in danger? You don't even know something was wrong with it until like 2 minutes ago. You have survived until now. I don't believe anything will happen if you keep acting as per usual. I suppose that makes sense. Obviously, I said it after all. Your smug little attitude is annoying, but makes me a little less stressed somehow. To be honest, this is just proof that you should listen to me more often. No, I know best. No. You're capable of making jokes, Graham? Of course I'm capable of something as simple as a joke. Do you take me for a fool? I'm not gonna answer that. So you think you know what's best for me? Yes. The guy trying to kill me knows best for me. Uh-huh. Right. Thank you for agreeing so easily. That wasn't me agreeing. Sounded like an agreement to me. You're totally twisting the meaning of my words. You literally said the guy trying to kill me knows best for me. Uh-huh, right. That is an agreement. Asshole. You're so annoying. Thank you. All of that rubbish aside, how are you feeling today? Do not concern yourself with my welfare. I'll do whatever I want. Am I not allowed to feel worried? Or should we mess with him? I can nurse you back to health. Nurse me back to... Don't be stupid. That wasn't a no. You'd probably like it. I can sit by your bedside and look after you. Listen here. I can look after myself. I can't help but notice you didn't answer my question. Which leads me to believe you would like it, actually. Perhaps a lot. No need to get overly excited. Why would I want that? Because you are a baby girl. Want me to dedicate all my time to you. I am doing fine. Your assistance is not needed. There's no need to go to unnecessary lengths. The offer always stands. All you gotta do is ask me. That will not happen. Nine hells, you are a confusing person. You're really cute. Oh my god. How many times... I am not cute. I am not adorable. I am the literal figure of death itself, and you should fear me. You're blushing again, I bet. What? What is that? What is what? My keyboard slam? The random letters. It's a keyboard smash. Why would you want to smash your keyboard? No, stupid. You press the keys on your keyboard to show you're overcome with emotions. The amount and type of letter don't matter. I see. It seems rather pointless. It is. Why don't you try? P. Huh? That is my keyboard smash. Oh my god. What is so funny? Why would you only do one letter? You said the amount didn't matter. It does in this case. Your mistakes are as cute as you. Stop talking to me immediately. Never. Ugh. For your information, by the way, I'm feeling great, actually. Which makes absolutely no sense. I have not rested, nor eaten, nor had a chance to meditate. And I feel as good as new. It's the minds thingy. You took some of my feel-goodness away from me. Dick. Well, sounds like good news to me. It is confusing news. I do not like being confused. I would prefer to feel unwell and know why, than suddenly feel good and be left wondering how. Maybe my presence is healing for you. If anything, your presence only hastens my tiredness. You say that, but I know you don't mean it. What made you unwell, anyway? My soul was becoming unbalanced. I'm sorry. This says, are you flirting with me? And then pee on him. So is that his fucking leg all the way up there? That is like not even that's, oh my god. Oh my god. My soul was becoming unbalanced. A soul can do that? Usually, no, but for a Grim Reaper, maintaining a balance is essential. What happens if you don't keep it balanced? You die. Wait, a Grim Reaper can die? Indeed. Death comes to everyone, eventually. You're not immortal? I do not age, if that's what you're asking. I cannot be killed under normal circumstances. But my soul can be corrupted with the taint or the light, and I will simply fade away. The taint? The light? You know too much already. But you're just gonna take my soul anyway, right? So what does it matter if you tell me the truth? I suppose it may be somewhat nice to talk to someone about it. I'm good at listening. Also good at asking too many questions. Fine. I must maintain a balance of light and dark in my own soul to continue my existence. When I take a soul, I take on part of its darkness. If their soul is difficult, it only worsens the effect on myself. This is the taint. When I spare someone or spend too much time in the mortal realm, then my soul tips towards light. In this case, a soul I took 2 days ago refused to move on to the afterlife, and it resulted in a struggle. The weight of that taint tilted my soul towards darkness. I'm glad I don't have to do all that to live. My continued survival is complicated, yes, but I have a handle on it. I have survived all this time, after all. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better then. My soul should not be balanced yet, but it is. Ever since I linked our minds. Yeah, I fucking knew it. You probably stole something from me. Right, ever since we became one and made a soul baby. Exactly. Wow. I didn't expect you to agree with me. Why would I not? For once, you said something reasonable. That is the truth. Our minds combined. Not fully, but enough. You and I are connected now. I can think of one or two ways we could become one. No. I was trying to make you flustered, actually. Why would I... Oh. We have not become one like that. A shame, really. Anyway, doing that together would make me, not better. I feel it would throw me even more off balance. That is beside the point, however. The link we share cannot be the reason I feel better suddenly. No, there must be another explanation, and I will find it. Later, though. By the way, I feel like I know the answer, but... Are you the reason such strange things keep happening to me every day? Define strange. There's a lot. Pianos falling from windows right in front of me. Yes, that was me. Why? Because I'm trying to take your soul. You know this. I know you know this, so why play dumb? I just thought, you know, the Grim Reaper would have a cooler way to take someone's soul. I cannot simply take your soul before your human body dies. It is against the rules. When it is your time, you will die, and then I'll collect your soul from your dying body. Then why try to kill me? Why not wait for nature to take its course? Nature was meant to take its course with you years upon years ago. Yet, here you are. Yeah. Oh. So I'm supposed to be dead? Yes. Says who? Says me, and the list I have with your name on it. Maybe it's someone else with the same name. Do you think we do not account for that? Knowing you? Probably not. It would just explain some things, wouldn't it? It would. But it is not the case. You, Cece, are the person I desire above all else. Well, goodness. Don't do that. Desire? Yes, I desire your soul. Is this a confession? It's a confession that I want your soul. Further than that, I have no comment. So... You're really just trying to kill me in totally random ways. Yes. Is that how you usually do things? Of course not. Like I said, nature usually takes its course. People die in the way they're supposed to, the way they're destined to from the moment they're born. In your case, you need a bit of a push. Has anyone else ever needed a bit of a push? No. It is just you. It has always been just you. The fuck does that mean? Well, don't I feel special? You should. You are the only human to capture my attention like so. Really? Yes. You are a troublesome mortal, but you are special. In ways neither of us understand. But still, I will win this competition, and I will claim your soul. Even if it kills me in the process. He did not. Wait a second. What is that? It is me. Yeah, obviously. But where did it come from? I sent it. Yeah. Did you draw it yourself? What? Do I look like I would have the time to draw? So you hired someone? You have the time to message me. That is a fair comment. No, I did not draw it. I commissioned a mortal artist. You commissioned someone? Yes. Do you see the likeness? I want to squeeze its cheeks. They're so round and cute. I want to squeeze. Tiny me wouldn't allow a mortal to squeeze his cheek so easily. What about normal-sized you? What makes you think I would accept that? You seem like the kind of guy who would like it. Perhaps I would. From you? I cannot say. Anyway, you just sent a human a photo of yourself? How else would they capture my likeness? It's not against your Grim Reaper rules? Whether it is or not does not matter. So it is. Perhaps. However, bending the rules is sometimes necessary. For this. Are you bending the rules by talking to me? You are clever, Cece. Sometimes too clever. Yes, I am forbidden from speaking to mortals, let alone one whose soul I seek. Breaking all the rules for me then, huh? For you? Don't be ridiculous. I've broken them only for myself. What if I tell on you? What if I tattle? Tell who? Your boss! You have a boss, right? And how would you get in contact with this hypothetical boss? I could start by programming a strange app and installing it on their computer. Ah, you cannot even come up with your own plan. I'm doing it right now. It's installing. Hey, wait a second. Nearly done. Any second now. Wait, don't think for a second about what you're doing. I would be in immense trouble. Forget getting fired, I'd just be killed. It's installed. I'm starting to write them a message. Wait! Please? I mean, I know I'm trying to have you die, but you wouldn't want me to die, would you? Well... For my little meow meow, I guess I can stop. Your little what? You know what? Fine. For this, I can be your little meow meow. But back to that cute little chibi. So you have that blushing emote. Is there any more? I have received a few depicting a wide range of emotions. Did you pose when you took the photos? Naturally. How else would the mortal have been able to capture such beauty? Oh my god. Then that means... What? What are you so excited about? You pouted in the picture? You should have sent it to me! Why would I send that to you? So I can add it to my collection. Oh, you know what? Once again, I'm proving to be an excellent problem solver. Make sure you pick up, okay? I was gonna say, you better pick up. You are getting rather demanding, mortal. Start pouting, pretty boy! Excuse me? What are you talking about? I want to see you pout. Go on. Pout already. What? No. Why? Then send me the picture instead. I will not. Come on. I want to see you pout. The emoji is cute. Maybe the real thing isn't? Too bad. You called me for this? You called the literal Grim Reaper to see him pout? Yes. This is a pointless waste of time. I see. I'll have to take this up a notch. Commencing phase 1 of trying to embarrass Grim. This is so stupid. Ah! What? I said pout. Now look surprised. Don't worry about it. You are rather insistent, aren't you? That's how you get what you want! Persistence can be an admirable trait, but it won't save you from your inevitable fate. I suppose not, but it might help me to get you to pout. You're bold, I'll give you that. Bold and stupid. How often does that work for you? More often than you'd think. I'd love to know where this confidence comes from. Trade secrets. You know how it is. Huh, and what trade is that supposed to be? A secret one. I suppose we both have our secrets then. That seems only fair. Mine are related to death and beyond, and yours are about confidence in making the Grim Reaper pout. Seems about the same level of importance. You're right, they seem similar. I was joking. No, you? Sarcasm? I know, it's unlike me. I feel so guilty. You seem like the kind of person who never feels guilty. What can I say? What would someone like me have to feel guilty about? That's a good question. Killing people? Do you have any guilty pleasures, Grim? Give me some examples. Well, 3 words. YouTube conspiracy videos. This doesn't, like, that's not a guilty pleasure. Like, these are just habits. This is a guilty pleasure. Ah, an easy rabbit hole to fall down. I myself have fallen victim to it on a few occasions. Somehow, I can't imagine you lying in bed watching YouTube videos. Well, it doesn't happen too often. Work is always active. I have little time for relaxation. Apart from when you're talking to me. That is not relaxing. It's your turn now. I suppose one could call it a guilty pleasure. Mortal reality shows. They're quite the spectacle. Oh my god. I have watched all of Jersey Shore. Every season of Jersey Shore. On purpose. I did it on purpose. I enjoyed it. That's one of my guilty pleasures. It's watching fucking Jersey Shore. Reality shows? Seriously? Mortals are oddly skilled at creating drama from nothing. My people are not like that. You're funny, Grim. I know. My humor knows no bounds. And stupid. Perhaps you're confusing yourself with me. There is definitely one stupid person here, and it isn't me. Don't lie. You have to know how stupid you sound sometimes. I've told you, I cannot lie. You cannot? Or you will not. I cannot. I am not able to. What part don't you understand? Yeah, but when we're like, yeah, you're all flustered and blah, blah, blah. He's like, no, I'm not. But he is. He's lying. So he's a liar about being a liar. Is this some weird Grim Reaper magic thing? It is not magic. We are simply bound by our oath. I physically cannot speak a lie. Whoa, okay, like, actually? Yes, like, actually. How many times must I repeat myself? Don't smile like that. Don't even think about using this to your advantage. You can't stop me. You shouldn't have told me that. Oh, I can think of plenty of fun things to do with this information. You know, I can still refuse to answer your questions. My oath doesn't force me to speak, only not to speak lies. Where to start, where to start? Do you believe in love at first sight? What, do you want to play 20 questions now? So is that a yes or a no? No. Do you cuddle Azriel in bed? What? Why would you care? Do you cuddle Azriel while you're in bed? Yes or no, Grim? Let's talk about something else. You do! No answer is still an answer. That is so cute. Well, Yes. He's cute, so... Aww. Adorable. Get lost. So, pineapple on pizza. Of course, pineapple was created by the gods to be placed on pizza. Incorrect and disgusting. You're so wrong it hurts. If anything here is wrong, it's you. No. Okay, Mr. Pineapple on pizza. Then... Do you think I'm pretty? I pass. You can't pass! I said I pass. I refuse to play this infantile game any longer. Then do you think I'm beautiful? Oh, for the love of... So, no. I didn't say that, did I? Ah, got you. Do you think about me often? You're all I can think about right now, mortal. And it is aggravating. Have you ever been in love? I do not think so. You don't think so? I have simply never lived a life, nor had the time to consider something like that. I'm too busy, and love and death don't tend to mix easily. I believe I've mentioned it somewhat before. Do you wish you could? Fall in love? Why? For the happiness it brings? Why do I need someone else to be happy? Well, you don't. Lots of people are happy alone, and that's okay too. I just thought you seemed lonely. Lonely, huh? You need not concern yourself over my loneliness. That is part of being a Reaper. That's sad, actually. You can think what you wish of me. Neither a yes nor a no, I see. You may take of it what you wish. All right, then... Okay, have you ever kissed anyone? No, I have not been in love, and I would not kiss someone I did not love. Have you? Me? No, the other person that I'm chatting to. Of course I mean you, mortal. Yeah. Sorry, Grim. I don't kiss and tell. You can just say yes, you know. Interesting. Then have you... Nope, it's still my turn, Cece. I thought this was an infantile game. It is. But if you get to play, so do I. Are you afraid? Afraid? Of what? Of me? No. Why would I be? You should be. Well, I'm not. You will change your mind when your soul becomes mine. I won't. To be honest, this has been fun. Will I even have anything left to do in life after chatting with the literal Grim Reaper for a week? Kind of the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. You are full of life, Cece. You would fill your life with plenty, I'm sure. Anyway, it's my turn again. What's your name? Your real name. I told you that information is classified. Really? I thought that you were... lying? No, mortal. So you won't tell me? No, that would be risking my very position and therefore my life. I believe it is my turn. Have you felt anything unusual today? Unusual? How so? Just anything off. Okay, this is a little suspicious. What is it? What did you do? What makes you think I've done something? Well, have you? Intentionally? No. Grim? You see, I seem to have left a small portion of myself tethered to you. Whoopsies! Tee-hee! Tee-hee! That sounds a little, suggestive. But what exactly do you mean? A part of my soul seems to have remained after what happened yesterday. Yes. Sorry. Well, I guess you can leave it there. It's like I'm carrying a piece of you around everywhere. I did not intend to leave it behind. I don't mind. I kind of like it. You like it? Yeah. Really? I guess it would displease you. Well, your hypothesis is wrong, because I think it's pretty cool. I am quite concerned for your mental state, mortal. Not many people would be pleased about a person they barely know attached to their body. Thanks, my little reaper. Do not call me that. Why not? I am not, in any sense of the word, little. Another interesting truth from the man himself. Not little at all. I'm keeping that tidbit in my head. Hey, I didn't mean... You are shameless. Totally and completely shameless. Stare him down. Stare even harder. Stare and wiggle your eyebrows. Don't wiggle your eyebrows at me. Stop staring at me like that. Why? You don't like it? Oh, so you do like it. You are very insolent. Only for you. You shouldn't be. So, I can actually keep it? Your soul fragment? It would be unwise for me to collect it yet. The risk would be too great. At this point, it is too deeply embedded within your soul. Are you going to use it to spy on me? Will you? Watch me getting changed? No! I'm not some creep that watches people undress. Good, that'd be pretty creepy. Obviously. I can't use it to spy on you. That piece of my soul is far too small for something like that. Well, that's certainly reassuring. Indeed it is. If another were to sense it on you, they would see I have already laid my claim. Okay, relax. Like when a dog pisses on something. Like, calm down. It is a mark against your soul, one that shows you were touched by death itself. And it would be foolish to try and take something that belongs to someone else. I wouldn't say I belong to you. Your soul does. Really? I feel pretty alive right now. Not for much longer. We'll see about that, won't we? Yes, we will. Maybe I've laid claim on you instead. You exist to take souls, right? Mine, in particular. Kinda seems like I have a hold on you already. Death cannot be owned. Sure, but you aren't death. You're you. You bring death and guide souls, but you aren't death itself, in my opinion. So I think I do have somewhat of a claim on you. You think you can control a Reaper? Do you want me to? We'll see, little Reaper. You are a very forward person. It is perhaps a blessing and a curse. Honestly, being around you is very confusing. You mess with my mind and my heart. Then it's working! I do not know what I did wrong to deserve this fate. I can't think of a better fate for you. Both of us have kind of shitty fates, huh? We're two peas in a pod. Mac and cheese. Yes, well, that's all well and good, but you're... what? You know what? I have something I need to do. You can't just leave without telling me what you were going to say. I can. I will. It's exactly what I plan to do. Boo! I am not scared. That was a poor attempt to frighten me. That's not... No, that's not what I meant. You know what? Fine. I'll get you next time. Good night, sunshine. I enjoyed talking to you. I did too. Night, cutie. Alright, well that was days 3 and 4 of A Date with Death, and things are getting a little spicy. I'm very curious to know what the fuck is going on with our soul, and why it's all spotty and shifty and all of that, you know, stuff. Anyways, if somebody comes along and is like, hey, we should create a soul bond, don't do it, because then they might leave a piece of their soul in you and then, you know, spy on you while you're changing. And I will see you later.